What's up, y'all? It's the Honest Movie Guy, and I'm back with day 14 of the 31 Days of Horror. Today, I want to review a movie I watched this weekend. It was pretty good. Had some good suspense. It is called Crawl, made in 2019. It is more on the thriller horror type side. I'll let you know about it in this review. So, for those who have forgotten, this is how it works. First, I give you a synopsis of the movie. Then, I give you a spoiler-free review of the movie. And finally, I give you my honest rating and my honest recommendation. So let's jump in. The synopsis for Crawl reads: a young woman, while attempting to save her father during a Category 5 hurricane, finds herself trapped in a flooding house and must fight for her life against alligators. Okay, y'all. Some people might think it's not kind of corny, fighting against alligators, right? For me, this movie just like, it was just full of like suspense and thrill the entire time. Seeing if they were gonna get away from the alligators, how many alligators there were, where they're coming from, is someone gonna come and save them? Like, you just didn't know what was gonna happen. And every single time you thought, okay, they're finally out, they finally beat it, there was something else thrown at them, or another thing popped up, or like there was just so many obstacles that they had to overcome over and over again that it just seemed like they would never succeed. Now, do they? I don't know. You're gonna have to watch if they can make it through this. You have to watch it to find out. But as I said, the atmosphere full of suspense and thrills, I loved it. I really love that this movie was realistic in the sense that, I mean, you could get trapped in alligators in your house if you live somewhere that has hurricanes like that, and alligators live there somewhere like Florida. So it is theoretically possible. So I like the realism aspect of it, the realistic aspect of the movie. I really like that. The acting, it was good enough to me. I mean, I already knew what type of movie this was going into it, so I didn't expect anything great, but it was decent. The main character was, some people found her annoying from what I see online. I found that she was good enough. I mean, in a way, she was asking such dumb things in some moments, but I see why she wanted those answers, because if you're about to die, you kind of want closure on certain things, so I didn't mind that. Now, getting back to the whole realistic element of the film, a main complaint people had was how the main character didn't get certain injuries and stuff like that, and also her swimming speed. Now, I agree, those were some flaws in the film, which I didn't like. I didn't like that realistic element, because it should have been more consequences for the main character, and they could have made some of the plot more realistic. But in every film, there's always that main character plot protection, you know, where, you know, they should die from this or get more hurt from that would have killed somebody else, but they survive. They survive it and make it to the sequel or make it to the end or whatever. So I can see why people complain about that, but it wasn't a huge negative for me. Now, as I said, in terms of the plot, the one other unrealistic element of it kind of made sense into the whole narrative around the relationship between the father and the daughter. So I did like that they kind of brought that back in, because it showed that they actually had an idea and a plan for the film, but it was unrealistic, so I didn't like that aspect either. Now, the ending was, I thought it was okay. There wasn't really anywhere else they could have gone with it. It was either A or B, and they went with A, so I don't have a problem with it. Now, IMDb gave this movie a 6.3. I'm going to give it exactly that. And then the only reason why I'm not going to give it higher is because, one, there was some unrealistic elements of it that I didn't like that kind of hurt, like, the film being better. And two, sometimes the decision making of some of the characters was questionable. I do understand, though, like, based off any film, there's always unrealistic elements. So I can't really knock it on that. So that's why it's not a little higher, because I feel like if there was a little more realistic decisions that were thwarted naturally, it would have been, wow, like, even better. However, the atmosphere of this film, like, I'm not gonna lie, I was scared for them the entire time watching it, and I was just literally on the edge of my seat, and I was just thrilled, and just like, it kept my attention. I was just enjoying it, and like, at one point I was like, damn, like, I don't even want to watch this anymore, because it was just a lot. So I have to admit, like, in terms of creating a great atmosphere, this movie knocks it out of the park, and I think it's a very good movie to watch. So I recommend you guys to go out, watch Crawl, enjoy the realistic element of it, to a degree, because as I said, there are some flaws in it. But it is a good movie for you guys to go out and watch. That's it for this video. I am the Honest Movie Guy. Make sure to like and subscribe below. And tune in to future videos for the 31 Days of Horror.